This video will cover Kikuchi Lymphadenitis. Let's begin as always by anchoring ourselves. To remember Kikuchi, take a look at that toy that the main character is playing with. If you're Gen Z, you might not recognize it, but this is a Tamagotchi toy. And doesn't Tamagotchi kind of sound like Kikuchi? Also, since it's green, it'll help us remember lymphadenitis since lymph things are normally represented in green, right? These patients tend to present with systemic symptoms that usually self-resolve in with unilateral cervical lymph node enlargement in young Asian women. This can all easily be remembered by our main character. No further explanation needed. On lymph node biopsy, it is common to see pale appearing areas of necrosis with of course lots of nuclear debris and apoptosis as expected. What we typically don't see, however, is neutrophils. Let's break it down. Again, turn our attention to the main character who has these skin wounds that kind of look like necrosis. These will help us remember the pale appearing necrosis. To remember that neutrophils are typically not seen, notice how she's daydreaming about a newt. A newt is our symbol for neutrophils, and since there isn't a real newt in this image, only a daydream of one, we'll remember that neutrophils tend to be absent. Crescent-shaped histiocytes are another morphologic clue of this disease. To remember this, look at this history book here. History or historical locations are our symbol for histiocytes since they sound similar. And since there's a crescent on the cover of this book, that's how we're going to remember crescent-shaped histiocytes. Now let's cover the IHC findings. CD163, as always, will be remembered by this bag of candy that has 163 pieces of candy in it. MPO is represented by this parole officer with an apple. Let me explain. The apple represents Milo, since Milo in Greek means apple, and Milo kind of sounds like Milo. And PO is a common way to refer to parole officers, right? I promise I don't know this by personal experience. But regardless, combine this apple with a parole officer and you get MPO. MPO is of course expected to be positive. CD68 is represented by a gate made of sticks because the number 6 sounds like sticks and the number 8 sounds like gate.